All right. Hi, boys and girls. We're going to go ahead and get started on our morning work. We're going to be, let me switch us over to our document camera real quick. Okay. So we are going to be correcting page 20. So page 20, we're going to be correcting that page. And then we'll be going over 21. All right, so read the sentence, complete it using the adjective from the word box. So we have the words my, your, his, her, its, their, and our. Those words are all pronouns. If you remember pronouns, they replace a noun. So let's put a pronoun in each sentence. Jake thinks this is blank pillow, but it doesn't belong to him. So we're trying to decide whose pillow it is, so then we're using the word as an adjective in this case. So Jake thinks this is my pillow, but it doesn't belong to him, your pillow, his pillow, her pillow, its pillow, their pillow, or our. I think it's his. Let's read it. Jake thinks this is his pillow, but it doesn't belong to him. Okay. The birds used blank wings to fly high up in the sky. Says birds, more than one. So which one of these words up here means more than one? It's either their or our. The birds used their wings to fly up high up in the sky, or they used our wings. Well, we're people, we don't have wings. So their would be the correct adjective. I left blank backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. So we're talking about myself. You're talking about yourself, I. So which one of these would go with yourself? My, your, her, its, our. I left our backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. I left its backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. I left her backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. I left your backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today, or my backpack. I left my backpack on the sofa because I didn't need it today. My and I go together. All right, let's go to number 4. Forest Elementary School has 354 jump ropes. Hilly Elementary School has 94 jump ropes. Ocean Elementary School has 122 jump ropes. How many jump ropes do the schools have all together? All right, so we need to add them all together. All together means adding. So if I take the two smallest numbers in the equation and add those first, 122, this is the area to show your work, plus 94, putting the larger number on top. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 9 is 11. Carry up here. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, that's those two schools. And now we have to add it to that school. 354 plus 216. 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 5 plus 1 is 7. This is 110 plus 5 tens plus 110 is 7 tens. 300 plus 200 is 500. So they have 570 jump ropes all together. All right, if you need to make any corrections or fix anything, please go ahead and do that. You can pause it. We're going to go down to our story. Okay, let's go down here. All right, underline the facts in the text, then write your own opinion about what you read. So everyone's going to have a different answer because we all have our own thoughts. So how did people brush their teeth hundreds of years ago? Before toothbrushes, there were other ways to keep one's mouth clean. People chewed on fresh herbs like rosemary and mint. These herbs smell amazing. People washed their mouths with vinegar or water. They used cloths to scrub their teeth clean. Using a cloth seems strange. Some people made toothpicks out of wood. I'd much rather have a toothbrush and toothpaste. We're going to underline the facts in the text. Before toothbrushes, there were other ways to keep one's mouth clean. Okay, so that was a fact. People chewed on fresh herbs like rosemary and mint. So those are facts right there. These herbs smell amazing. Ooh, that sounds like an opinion right there. People washed their mouths with vinegar or water. They used cloths to scrub their teeth clean. Using a cloth seems strange. That's an opinion. Some people made toothpicks out of wood. That's a fact. I'd much rather have a toothbrush and toothpaste. That's an opinion. Okay, so write your own opinion about what you read. My opinion is I agree with the author. That's the person who wrote this. I prefer a toothbrush and toothpaste. All right, so you might have your own opinion on there. So that's what you're supposed to do. It says write your own opinion. So it's probably not going to be the same as mine. All right, if you need to, pause the video so that you can get your answers written down and checked. All right, and then we're just going to quickly go over what's going to be for tomorrow, what you need to do for tomorrow. So the first part, language, says circle the pronoun in the sentence. We just talked about what some pronouns are. Pronouns replace a noun. So like Sally could be replaced with her, or my family could be replaced with them or their or our. So let's look at our sentences. I'll read those sentences and you can decide which one is the pronoun. So I'll do number one with you. He rode the bike to the park. Well, it could have said, Michael rode the bike to the park, but we have a pronoun here. So we're going to circle the pronoun. I'll read these and then I want you to circle the pronoun in the sentence. We are going to the beach. It is at the end of the hallway. Susie gave the picture to us. The brownies are for them. Bring the sandwich to me. They don't want to go to the party. She will call Greg on the phone. So you can always pause. If you want to go back and listen to me read those, you can do that. Alrighty, so on our math, we're just going to be doing some subtraction. I would suggest getting a piece of scratch paper. Would probably be easier. We don't want to use a calculator because we want to practice the steps that you need to take to subtract. And a calculator just gives the answer. Remember, I said we're not just interested in the answer. We're interested in how did you get to the answer. So you have some space down here and you have a little space up here and on the side. So if that's enough space for you, that's great. Otherwise, you could get a piece of scratch paper. So remember, you always want to put the highest number on top. So they have the highest number first. So you want to put that on top because you may need to borrow from it. So let's do the first one, 23 minus 14. I can't take 4 out of 3, so I'm going to borrow a 10 and make this 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. So the answer to this one is 9. Okay? All right. So make sure you stack the highest one on top for each of these. You may need to borrow. All right. Down at the bottom, read the text and answer the items. Sasha and Remy are best friends. They are both in 3rd grade. They spend time together every weekend. They dress the same and they eat the same lunch every day. One day, Sasha decided that they should read a book called Tree Diary. It was a story about a girl who loves trees. That book didn't sound good to Remy at all. Remy wanted to tell Sasha, but she thought Sasha might get mad. So Remy unhappily agreed to read it. During the first week of reading the book, Remy grew more and more bored. All right. So number 17, write a prediction for what Remy will do later in the story. So remember, they do everything. They're the best of friends. They dress the same. They eat the same. They do everything the same. And one of them wants to read a particular book and the other one doesn't really care for that book. What do you think Remy's going to do? Write your prediction. And then number 18, what would you do if you were Remy? And tell why. So these two answers might be completely different. You might say what you think Remy's going to do later in the story, and you might do something completely different. Or you might do the same thing. So you can explain why you would do something maybe the same as Remy or different than Remy. All right, guys, I'm going to come back and say goodbye to you. All right, let's put that down there. All right, so good job. Make sure you're getting all of that written down, and we'll be showing that to me next week in our teacher-student conferences. All right, have a great day.